Hello everybody, good morning and welcome to Knowsley Safari. If you've not met me before, my name is Nikki and I'm one of the Learning and Discovery team here at the Safari. And very shortly we're going to be joined by my good friend Ellie, and we're going to be with you for the next half an hour with this fantastic live stream. So a couple of bits before we get started. First of all, we want to make sure that everyone is staying nice and safe online. So if you're not sure how to do this, I'm just going to pop a couple of things up on the screen for you. Here we go. So they will help you to just know how to enjoy virtual content and how to enjoy being online really safely, and make sure that you ask a grown-up if you need any help or any guidance as well. Secondly, something else which we really want to see happening today is we want you guys to get involved. So a few of you have already started commenting. I think some of you are familiar with our live sessions and already know how to do that. And you will also send a link within your email confirmation. If you're not sure how to do it though, and you'd like to do it now so that you can join in, that you can comment, you can ask questions, then what you need to do is, if I'm taking up your whole screen right now, just make me a little bit smaller and go to the top right hand side just there, and you'll be able to sign into YouTube, and then you'll be able to comment. We'd love to hear from you. We'd love this session to be really nice and interactive. Fantastic. So those are the two important things done to start with. So today's sessions are going to be a little bit different to some of the sessions that we have done in the past. They are all themed around well-being through wildlife. And this is because this week, in case you didn't know, is actually Children's Mental Health Week. So there's a little website there you can have a look at if you want to find out more about the campaign. Why are we getting involved in talking about mental health? It might seem a little bit strange when a lot of the time we talk about animals and we talk about conservation and we talk about protecting the environment. Well, actually, it's really important to know that actually nature gives us lots of really good ways and lots of really good ideas to help preserve our well-being and help improve our mental health. So that's why we wanted to do these sessions, which are just based around those and to get everybody thinking. So, of course, obviously, we are not health professionals within this, but if you did want to seek out and get any further support, then there are a couple of bits and pieces I'm popping on screen now that just might be able to help you if you needed to, okay? So pop those on screen. But hopefully we're going to have a really good session, and we're going to find out more about how we can use nature to just improve our mental health and well-being. So it's not just me, though. I am actually joined, like I said, by my good friend Ellie. So I'm just going to go and see if I can find her, because she's wandering around the safari somewhere and I'm not quite sure what she's getting up to be totally honest. So let's see if we can find her. There she is. Oh, she's on mute. There she is. Hello.
Hello, good morning, everybody. So I'm ready for an adventure. I don't know about all of you. Nikki, you don't quite look like you're ready yet today.
I'm not sure.
I think we should go on an adventure. So everybody watching at home, you need to jump up off your sofas as well, and we are ready to go on an adventure. And today I thought we could go to the desert, okay? So jump on up. Ooh, right, are we ready? We need to, have you got anything fun and exciting to put on there, Nikki? Put some clothes on, ready for an adventure.
Oh, got it.
That's it. So put your hats on, put your boots on. Fabulous. Right, and we don't want to be late. So everybody, you need to run for the plane. Are you ready? Go.
Go. Everyone off the sofa. Run.
We need to take this plane. Okay. Oh. And then jump onto the plane. Get your Are we ready? Are you ready, Nikki? We're going to fly.
I'm ready. My wings are out.
Let's fly. We're flying all the way over to Africa. So everybody at home, get your wings out. We're going to fly there, because moving around is so much fun and it's so good. So let's fly over to Africa. Brilliant. And are we ready? We don't want to crash landing, so you've got to jump to land. Are you ready? Oh, fantastic. We have made it to Africa. Now, any guesses what animals we might be able to spot from Africa that come from the desert? So get them in the comments if anybody can think of anything. But to get there, we're going to have to go in a truck. So get in your truck. Oh, fabulous. Get in your truck. Now, it's quite bumpy in the desert. So as you're going along, every now and then there'll be a big bump and you've got to jump in the air over a bump. Oh my goodness me, it's a really long way. But it's going to be worth it to find these amazing animals. So keep going. Oh my gosh, it's so bumpy. But I can see it coming up. Oh my gosh. Are you ready, Nikki? I think we're nearly there.
Ready. Ready, I'm ready.
Found our meerkats. They're just over here. So I can tell you a few. Oh, I can see loads of things coming in. Lots of guesses. Giraffes, brilliant guess. They come from Africa. Rhinos as well, fabulous. Well done, everybody who's putting your guesses in. But we have found the meerkats. So the meerkats, they do come from a desert. Now they're really good at looking out for danger. So you can all do this with me at home. Do your best meerkat impression. Fabulous. Oh, Nikki, are you ready? Yes, fabulous. Meerkat impression. Brilliant. So they're really good at looking out for danger. So they need to always be looking out for danger. It could be from the sky, like a big bird. So get your wings out to be a big bird. Brilliant. Or something on the ground that slithers around. So at home as well, you can do your impressions for me. What do you think it could be if it slithers around on the ground? Have you got any guesses, Nikki?
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, Nikki's not sure. So get your
Everyone's
guesses in.
too busy moving to type.
Oh, fabulous. I can see them coming through. Snakes. Well done.
Snake.
So sometimes a snake might come along. So the meerkats, they need to hide, okay? So I can see our lovely meerkats just behind me here. But how about I think it's nearly snack time for them. So if you'd like to, we could give them a little snack together today. So I'll just need to do a few bits and get inside. But so I'll pass you back to Nikki and I'll see you in a little while and we can see if we can give the meerkats a little snack, okay?
Fantastic. See you in a bit. Awesome. I'm going to take my hat off now because do you know what? That is making my head super, super hot. So that was important that we made it to Africa and we're moving our bodies around. And that is a really, really important part of well-being and giving us really good mental health. So perhaps what you can do is when the session is over, think of other ways that you can move like animals. And that's a really, really fun way of getting active and moving your bodies without doing sort of traditional exercise. So perhaps you can jump like a kangaroo or jump like a frog, or perhaps you can run like a lion. So fantastic. So what we're going to do now is while Ellie prepares the meerkat mid-morning snack, we wanted to talk to you about another aspect of well-being and something that's really important. And that is actually about giving back to others. And that's a little bit tricky in this current situation, isn't it? And we're all in lockdown. How do you give when you're not allowed to go out and also to interact with people? So we thought what we could do is actually we could work on saying thank you to those who are around us. Thank you for the people who are doing all kinds of different jobs to help out everybody within this pandemic, or also in your house as well. So what we'd love to hear from you is for you to pop in the comments ways well, you can say thank you to people. So it could be mum, dad, nan, granddad. It could be your auntie. It could be the postman. It could be the person who delivers your shopping. But we would love to know who you want to say thank you to. And we'll chat through these very shortly in just a second and see what ideas that you have got. So we're just waiting. I'm just watching Ellie. She's moving into the meerkats. I wonder what they have got for their treat. I'm just not quite sure. Can you see there? She's just locking the door, and we'll go back and we'll have a look. I think we're all good. So let's go and see. So get those ideas in about who you can say thank you for and who you can say thank you to in this current situation. We'd love to hear your ideas. Okay, Ellie, are you there?
Hello, I've made it. So I've made it into the meerkats. Oh, I should be meerkat cam today, shouldn't I? So I've made it into meerkats. So here we go. Let me see if I can get some in some in the background here for us. So I'll try and turn this around so that you can see them a little bit better. So they are very excited. I think they've spotted the snacks. Does anybody else get excited when they see the snacks? Oh, here we go. So here's our lovely meerkats here. Hello, good morning. So like we said, they come from the desert. So they come from the desert. And they're a really good colour, aren't they, for living in the desert? So they've got this lovely brown fur, which helps them to blend into the background. So it helps them to camouflage. So that means that if they're camouflaging, it means that other animals can't spot them. So then it means that hopefully they won't get eaten. Now, anybody got any ideas what the meerkats might like to eat? So they are known as a carnivore. So that means that they do like to eat meat, okay? Got one just up here as well that wants to say hello, look. Oh, there he goes. We've got 7 here and they're all named after deserts. Hello, coming out to see us. And if we look, I'll try and get a, oh, hello. Close look at their claws. Oh, sorry, the meerkat actually just knocked the camera over there. So they've got these really long claws and they use those for digging underground. So like we said before, when they're hiding from their predators, so if they're going underground to get away from the big birds, they'll use those big claws to dig in the stand. So, oh, they're all coming out to see us today. Fabulous. So I think we've had a few guesses coming in of what they might like to eat. So I have got some food up here for them. So I'm going to get it ready for them. See, oh, they've all heard me, haven't they? They're all coming. So I've got for them, I'll see if I can show you, some crickets and some mealworms today. So this is what we're going for. So I'm going to try and scatter it all over for them so that they can get it. Here you go. Oh, they're enjoying their little snack today. Look, here we go. So I'm going to try and spread it out for them just so everybody gets some. Fantastic. Oh, I think they're enjoying their snack today. Brilliant. Now, you might also see they've got these dark rings around their eyes, and they act a little bit like sunglasses. So it means they can look up to the sky and they're not going to get dazzled by the sun. So that is really good. I'm not sure if you can hear that at home, but they're being super noisy today. And that was just them having a little, they weren't really sort of fighting. They were just saying, oh, that bit's mine. I've already got that bit. So, oh, fabulous. Right, if anybody's got any questions about meerkats while I'm here, you just pop them in the chat and I will be happy to answer any. I'm going to try and turn this back around so that I can see you. Ooh. Oh, I can see a question coming in. What was that sound? So it was the meerkats just making noises to each other. So meerkats are quite noisy animals. They will always be making little noises to each other, and different noises mean different things. Oh, hello, thank you. So they, oh, sorry, I think one of the meerkats has just got sand on the camera. Let me just give that a little wipe. Hopefully that's a bit better. So that's what that's what that noise was for. So there's nothing to worry about. Perfectly natural sound from the meerkats there. Ooh. Right, so Nikki, have we got any questions coming in?
We have indeed. So we've got question, do they live in family groups?
Oh, that's a brilliant question. So thank you for that. Yeah, that's a great question. So yeah, they do. So they'll live in a family all together. So we've got a family of meerkats here. And yeah, all of our meerkats were born here at Knowsley Safari. So they tend to have sort of mum and dad, and it'll just be mum and dad who have the babies. And then they all look after the babies together. So it's quite nice. So great question.
Fantastic. And another one, are they mammals?
Fantastic question. Brilliant question. So yes, they are mammals. So they are covered in hair. So that's something that we know mammals have. So they're covered in hair. They give birth to live babies, and they're warm-blooded, so they can keep themselves warm as well. Actually, a super cool thing, they've got to keep them warm. Or I don't know if any of them are doing it right now, but they've got, oh yeah, this one over here. So, oh, he's just moved. So they've got dark fur on their bellies. So a few of them then were just like, like this towards the sun, having a little sunbathe. And they've got dark fur on their bellies, so that keeps them nice and warm. So that's a great question. So yes, they've got that to keep them nice and warm. So yeah, definitely mammals.
Fantastic. So one last one about where do they live in the wild?
Great question. So they would live in the Kalahari Desert. So they live out in sort of southern Africa in the deserts out there. So they've got some heat lamps inside here for them to keep them nice and warm. But actually the sun's out today, so they're quite happy being out here as well.
Fantastic, lovely. So we are going to go and check out on what people have suggested for who we can say thank you to and how. So we're going to catch up with you in a little bit, isn't that right?
Yes, I'll see you a little later on. Thanks for joining me at the Meerkats.
Fantastic. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that. I think the Meerkats certainly enjoyed having their mid-morning snack. So scroll back up and look at some of the comments. So we said that one of the things that was really important for your own well-being is actually to be saying thank you and to give to others. So some people had put in a few ideas. So Alice, for example, said one way that we can do this and we can say thank you to others is to draw pictures. And I think that is a lovely idea. I'm sure there's lots and lots of grandparents out there who would love to have some pictures, but even mums, dads, guardians, anyone that you have got at home, brothers and sisters, I would love to have a picture. So maybe you could do that as a way to say thank you for them for the things that they do. Someone else or another group that we can say thank you to, of course, as Gemma said, is the NHS. And that is obviously really, really important at this time. They are people who deserve us to say thank you to them. So that is a really important part of well-being. And of looking after themselves. So far today, then we have talked about or mentioned for well-being and being mentally healthy, you need to be active. So that's why we did all those animal movements. And it's also a good idea to give and to say thank you to others. That's also a really good way of doing it. So there are a few more questions coming in the comments. So someone has asked about why do the meerkats stand? So they do this when they are on the lookout for predators or when they're on the lookout for dangers. So they stand up on tippy toes and it gives them a really, really good view of everything that's going on and just check out if there's any predator or any dangers around. So that is a great question. So I think we're going to be going back to Ellie very shortly to have a chat about something else that we can do to support our mental health and well-being. And that one is, I'm going to pop it up on screen right now as she gets herself organised, is to take a minute. And this is just making sure that we are using all our senses to just really enjoy the world that is around us. So just see where she has got to. I think she's there. Are you ready, Ellie, for us? Fantastic. Okay, so Ellie will explain to us a little bit more. I was just telling everybody, Ellie, about how taking a minute is really, really important for your mental health. And I know you're a big advocate of that.
Definitely. I love it. So I think sometimes, particularly when we're walking, sometimes you might go out for a walk and you're just walking from A to B. And we forget to stop and take a little moment and have a little look what's around us. So I'm just going to go for a little walk around here. But like you can see here, there's loads of different leaves around us. You can take a minute, look what colour they are. Today, there's some amazing clouds. So like look up to the sky, see what clouds are around as well. So I think it's really important to make sure that even, I know we're so busy and we might want to go out for a little walk and things, but it's good to have a little look at things as well. One of my favorite things, I wonder if I can turn this round and show you. I really like it when you can see big trees against the sky. Let me see if I can show you this. So like this. Oh, how cool is that? I think that's super cool. So we've got this amazing tree here and a super big sky. So I really like that. And sometimes if you're walking super quick, you might miss things like that. So I think it's good to just take a minute, have a little look what's around us. So maybe you can decide to do that today. So if you're going out for a little walk or if you're popping out into the garden or even at home, sometimes we forget about the amazing, lovely things that we have in our houses. And it's nice to just stop and have a little look around and think, oh, yeah, that's nice. So I think that's really good. So Nikki, oh, fabulous. Hi, Nikki. I was just going to say another thing that I think is really great is to keep connected, isn't it? Yeah,
Definitely,
keep connected,
definitely.
stay nice and social. So I think we've got a little idea, haven't we, for what we can do today. But we're going to need your help at home for this. So I thought what we could do is we could take a really big group picture. So even though we can't be all together here at the safari park today, we can be together on this picture, okay? So I think to do this, we're going to need to do an animal impression. So I think maybe we should hear some ideas from you. So if you've got any ideas of an animal impression we can do, me and Nikki can do it on the screen. You can do it at home. You can then take a picture and you can send us the picture and we can put them all together and make a nice big picture of us all together. I think that'd be brilliant.
I think that would be fantastic. Lovely. I'm going to talk people through that. You're going to go somewhere else, aren't you, to talk about something else we can do. So I'll just, we'll say goodbye for now and you'll be back in a minute. Okay, fantastic, everybody. So we need, if we're going to do a big group picture, if we're going to be social, if we're going to talk to each other, then we need to decide what animal we're going to be. So if you've got an idea, an animal that we can do an impression of, then please stick that in the chat. So just to go back to what Ellie was saying, an important part about mental health is to take a minute, which we mentioned there. So I think it would be a great idea today if you can, if you've got a garden or if you've got a local area that you go for a walk, then just stop, take a minute and just enjoy the nature that is around you. And if you're doing that, we'd love to see those pictures of you doing that. So get whoever is with you, get a grown up to take a picture of you, taking a minute and just enjoying nature. And you'll find that that's really good because you enjoy the nature a little bit more. And it's also really, really good for your mental health as well. And if you have any pictures of you doing these things, then don't forget to tag us in them, particularly if you are on Instagram. We love to see your pictures. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the comments just to see what suggestions there are. So lion, that has come up. Oh, that is a great idea. A dog, lion is super, super popular. I want a dog, a penguin, fantastic. A jaguar, goodness me, you guys have got some fantastic ideas. Amazing, amazing. So we'll have a little bit of a thing. We'll put those ideas to Ellie in just a second about what animal we're going to try and be. But what we're going to do is we're going to come on to the last thing that you can do. Oh, we've still got that on the screen. The last thing that you can do to help the environment. And that is, again, it's something actually for something or for somebody else. And that is to actually care for the planet and look after the planet. This is one of the ways that actually can improve your own mental health, as well as also helping to protect nature and the environment which is around us. So in just 1 second, we're going to go to Ellie, and she has got a perfect way for you to be able to do that, to look after the planet and look after animals. And you can do it from home, and it's super, super easy. I can see her out in the park now. She's just getting all her bits and pieces, all her bits and pieces together. And then we can do that. And that's another way of supporting your mental health, but also protecting the environment as well. So I think she is nearly ready. So we'll go quick back and have a look to see any other animals have been suggested. Lions and dogs, tiger, elephant, tiger, lots of great ideas. I think I'm leaning towards a lion myself. Oh, right, Ellie is ready. So she's going to show us something that we can do at home, which is good for us, good for our mental health, but also really helpful for the environment as well. So here she comes. Hi, Ellie.
Hello. Fabulous. So thanks for coming and joining me. So hopefully, if I pop this on here, you'll be able to see me okay. And I've got both my hands. So hopefully you can hear me okay. Brilliant. So like Nikki said, we've got some ideas of things that you can do at home that are really good for local wildlife. Okay, so it's a way of us giving back to the local wildlife. And these things are super easy to do. Okay, so the first one that I've got to show you is this here, okay? So this is a bird feeder that I've made, super easy to do. It is just a toilet roll tube and some peanut butter and some seeds. So I'm going to show you super quickly how you can make these, and then you'll be able to do it at home and you can hang it up, maybe when you go on your walk or in your garden, and the birds will absolutely love it. So particularly at this time of the year, the birds need some extra food. So they need some extra energy to help them get through the really cold winter, okay? So this one here, you need a toilet roll tube. I'm sure you can all find one of these at home. You're going to need a spoon, some peanut butter and some seeds. So I've got here, I'm using some sunflower hearts because these are really high in energy for the birds, okay? So what you do is you get your peanut butter. It's a little bit messy. Sometimes you might need a grown-up to help, but it's good fun. So just get a good spoonful of peanut butter and then you just spread it like this. Oh, that's it. It's really good. Spread it on the toilet roll tube. And you want to spread it all over, okay? So I don't know if anybody's got any birds in their garden already that they think might like these, but blue tits and robins particularly will enjoy these. So you just spread it all over. Oh, it's great. Gets a little bit messy, but don't worry, you can just wash your hands afterwards, okay? So, I think I need maybe a couple more spoonfuls. Here we go. So you just spread it all over. And then what we need to do is we need to get the seeds to stick to it, okay? So what I do for that is I've got a little plate here and I'm going to put the seeds on the plate and then I just roll it around in it. So I find that's the easiest way to do it. So, I think we're nearly there. That's it. So see, it doesn't take too long. Right, and then we're going to tip these seeds out onto here. Oh, fabulous. Right, let me see if I can move this so that you can see it. There we go. And then you just roll it around like this. Oh, fabulous. And then it gets all stuck on. Oh, brilliant. Just like that. So, super easy to do. Nice and quick, and the birds will absolutely love it. So then I've just got some string. So you just cut a nice big long bit of string and then you can thread it through here. So if you pop it through there and just out the other side and then tie a knot in the top. You can always get grown-ups to help you if you need to. And then you can just go and tie that up in a tree. So super easy way for us to give back to the lovely animals in our back gardens. Now, another one that you can do, this one's a little bit more tricky, but just as fabulous. So, this one's not quite finished, but here you go. So we've got an apple here with the seeds stuck into it. So this is what it's going to look like. And then you can hang it on a stick and, here we go, it's just fallen off. Hang it on a stick and then hang it up in the tree. There we go. And then the birds can come and sit on the stick and eat these seeds. So again, really simple to do, but really great idea to help those birds out. So you just need an apple. You need to cut the middle bit out. You are going to need a sharp knife for that. So do get a grown-up to help you if you need to. And then all you do is you grab these little seeds and you just push them into the apple. So it does take a little while to do, but I did this one yesterday and I actually think it's really relaxing. So it's great to do. It's nice and sunny today, so you could even go outside and do it. And you just push these in, and then when they're all covered, what you do is you find a stick, put the stick through the middle, tie your string to each end, and then it'll hang up. And a really simple way to look after the birds and say thank you to the lovely birds in our gardens. So there we go. So I might carry on with this one here because it's great, and I think the birds are going to love it.
They look fabulous. They are so good, and like we said, it's great for the environment, great for the birds, but also actually really cool and fun for us to do as well. So while you've been busy making your bird feeder, so lots of people have been commenting about what animal we could all do together to take our picture. It's been very hotly debated, it has to say, but I'm going to make the decision. I am going to say we're going to go and we're going to do lion impressions. And the reason for that is because we can get our claws up on screen, and so that you and Ellie and myself and Ellie will be able to take part as well. So the idea is we're all going to do it together, and whoever is with you, particularly if you've got a grown-up, if they can take a picture of you doing your best lion impression, and then you can send it to us, so post it on our social media or tag us in it, then it's just a way, as Ellie said, of being together even though we are apart. So are you ready, Ellie? Are you ready to do that lion impression?
I'm ready.
Apple down. So I'm going to count you down. I'm going to do
butter, but I'm ready.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1 lion impressions. Ready? Are we ready? I'm thinking everyone's at home rushing to get their cameras. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, lion. Very good. Oh, just some scratching. Fantastic, fantastic. So hopefully everyone has got their lion picture to be able to send us. We would love to hear that. So I think that's everything from you, isn't it, Ellie? I think we're going to leave you there. You look very happy with your bird
Yes,
feeder.
I'm having a great time. I'm going to carry on with these, I think, because I think the birds will love it.
Awesome. And enjoy that fresh air and being outside. And we will see you again very soon.
Oh, thanks for joining us, everyone. Bye.
Fantastic. So hopefully you will have some ideas there on how to use nature to improve your mental health and way of well-being. So we're just going to whiz through them again one last time. So be active, get up off that sofa, do an animal impression. That will really help with that heart to start pumping and help you to feel really good. So give back to someone else. So the easiest way to do this is just to say thank you to someone that you live with or someone that you see for something that they are doing. Take a minute. This is really important to just enjoy nature. So when you're out on your daily walk, to listen to the sounds, to smell and to have a look at the colours and everything that is around you. So be social, connect and talk to others. So I know that's difficult. We can't do that in person right now, but by connecting on social media or by connecting in other ways through virtual calls as well, it's really, really good for all of us. And lastly, and the one that we are particularly passionate about here at the Safari Bog, is caring for the planet and looking after it as well. So that is what we can do. There are the ways to wellbeing that can help improve mental health. So that is it for today's session. We're going to be showing more sessions tomorrow, Wednesday and Thursday in aid of Children's Mental Health Week. And we'll have some more ideas and suggestions on how you can improve your mental health and wellbeing. But for now, you guys take care and stay safe. And we look forward to seeing you again really, really soon.